Alright guys, what's up? Again playing Dragon Age Inquisition, going on another dragon hunt today. Like I said last night, after killing the Sandy Howler, which I did post on YouTube, from this stream I just posted the uh, less than 10 minute, not very exciting fight against that dragon. Um, uh, I know where that one is. I actually scouted that out a little bit before I started streaming, just so you know I didn't have to scout out the area like I did last night. Uh, so this first tower right here has the Hivernal. I'm not sure what those two dragons are, the other two, but if all goes well with this first fight, I'm probably going to actually fight all three of those tonight. Um, Probably going to only be streaming for about 30 to 45 minutes, just because afterwards I plan on putting them on YouTube, and I don't want the videos to be too long yet. Once if I get more feedback on it and more people like it, or, I'll maybe stream for a little bit longer each time. I'm also going to try to avoid doing any little side stuff, like running around and looting, those types of things. Now, if I do a story mission, you'll just have to bear with me because I'm not going to miss something in a story mission where I can't go back. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just going to try my hardest to just, get all the main things. Like how I say I'm not looting anything, and then I just go over and loot something. Contradictory, I know, just the way I like it. Alright, so like I said, I scouted this out a little bit. I'm actually out of spindleweed though, so I can't make anything. This is the Hivernal. I believe it is actually the weakest of the three dragons here in Emprse.
Today is a very good day.
Boar is saying this is a very good day, because those of you that don't know, he has a weird obsession with dragons. It actually turns out that the Coon, however you pronounce that, actually revere dragons as sacred creatures, as much as they hold anything sacred. After your first dragon fight in this game, which I will do again, I am planning on playing this game through again on nightmare difficulty, which I will stream most of that, just because that's going to be my push for the platinum achievement. Just for everything else I can get in one playthrough on this one. You guys will be able to see what I'm talking about, though, with them revering the dragons as sacred. We'll go through that conversation again. It's pretty enjoyable. I mean, if you don't want to wait for, my second playthrough, you can always just go on and check it out yourself. Just look up Iron Bull topic on dragons, Skyhold, and you should be able to find it. I believe that's how I found it again. I'm not sure to show someone. So if you do play this game and look at how my spells are doing, or not my spells, but my healing potions I'm using, the regeneration, I actually upgraded them almost all the way now. So I have an ability for them called Proximity Heal. So as the name suggests, they actually heal an area. And just like with the last dragon fight, I'm probably going to spend a lot of time actually spamming the same move with the bull. This Dragon Rage ability right here that I'm doing. As you can tell, it just does massive amounts of damage. I mean, that dragon is already dropping life pretty quick. But yeah, so far, this fight doesn't seem too hard. Kind of disappointed actually. Pretty hard. This is only the second ice dragon I've actually fought. This is my 8th out of 10 dragons. Obviously we've already seen the other ones, maybe again and the one other dragon still moving around up there. But either way, hopefully hopefully, what the other dragons will be this one actually ended up being a level lower than the Sandy Tower. It was a little disappointing, considering that does make it going to be a little easier for the next one. The one difference is the Ice Dragon's abilities are a lot more annoying than the Fire Dragon. I don't really have a Fire Dragon resistance, typically. So, again, like I said, the Iron ridiculously is in his Reaver abilities, which is what that is costs life to use. But this fight is pretty good, so I'm probably gonna end up going and fighting at least Dragon. May not have the final one up, like I said, but short mission. See if it so has the two full bars of it. That means he can use special ability, which is that square one right there. They're pretty cool moves. They, like I said, are just added into this game. Look, I leveled up. That's cool. Specialization gets one focus ability, and being the Inquisitor, you also get one focus just for being the Inquisitor. So, let's do this real quick. Now, this is really cool. It's called Rift. It, well, that's right there. Pretty much just absorbs. For being an archer, I chose Artificer as my class. It's mainly defensive traps. It's the only archer-based ability. Fallback plan is for mines is pretty good. Completely maxed out in the archery for the most part. I don't really use long shots, so I don't worry about that. The only things I really like to do is make sure I've got all of these ones. You know, the gonna make it harder for people to hit me type things, because your archers really aren't built to stand there and take hits. Well, one thing I recommend for people playing as a mage is get the spirit ability. I'm trying to remember what it's called here. It's in the spirit tree. It's right after you get barrier. It actually reduces your total aggro. So, alright. A little bit better than Iron Bull's armor. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go with that. And Blackwall can stay with this. Right, that's right. So that's one armor I got from a dragon, actually. And now the one that Blackwall, or Iron Bull is wearing is a second. I actually just made mine. I am, like I said, a risk. It was ridiculous to have an elf named George, and I kind of laugh. Now, like I said, I could use. I'm not gonna have the comments open. At this time, I actually have my brother-in-law. Since he is the patron at 1207, I believe is what it is. His name. Footage of probably when he is streaming, I will monitor his platform as well, just to make it a little easier. Anything, you know, I think there's something you see, just post it in my brother-in-law, and we'll see. You know, I want to take in your guys' input and, you know, see if I can make more exciting. I know it's really a little boring if I die, but you know, it happens. Sorry I'm so good, guys. Sorry. Abilities that I have here with the Artificer class is this one. It's called Elemental Mines. You just throw a handful of mines at people. They drop every element. And there's this one, it's like a trap. It's literally just you can walk up and just blow somebody off. My bow actually has an ability that 1 in 10 hits, I'll drop caltrops that do 70% weapon damage. And my bow does, I believe, 200 something, so they do pretty good damage when they actually affect enemies. Let's see. Die, you fuck. Alright. Now you're dead. Yeah, so, I mean, if you've never played this game, you're gonna get a little bit of spoilers. One thing, the Templars are evil. Obviously, you could just see I was fighting a Red Templar. A little bit of background as to why they're red. They're infected with red lyrium. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Just because I don't want to ruin everything for you. I mean, this game is fun. We're 62 hours into the game now, and I'm still just enjoying every minute of playing it. There's just so much to do. I still have main missions left to complete. I still have side missions left to complete. I mean, just here in Emprse de Lyon, I mean, I've got all of these side missions. There's, yeah, one up there. I mean, I've got missions in everywhere. And, so in each area, there's landmarks and stuff like that you can collect. The more landmarks you collect, the better. You may notice as I get them, it says influence on the bottom of the screen. You have 3 different types of levels in this game. You have your influence level, you have your actual experience level, which is your character levels, and you have a power ranking. I have 325 power currently. You need power to unlock main missions, you need power to unlock certain side missions, and to actually get here I had to have power to build a bridge so that I could come across and actually fight a dragon. So, let's see if there's another dragon up here. Oh! Alright, the Kaltsahan. Let's hope this one is weak to something other than fire. Nope. Alright. Oh, alright. So, Solus, the starting mage in the game, is actually a Rift Mage. So for people interested in what the mage specializations are, or Fade Mage, I'm not sure what it was called, Rift Mage or Fade Mage. Their special move, Firestorm, he has tier 2 focus, it's going to drop more fireballs than normal. It drops a certain amount of fireballs in a certain amount of time. The time on it never changes. Fireballs does. So, well, let's see. He's pretty much the only one I need to use a specific move on. And we'll go back to the bull and see what we can do on this thing. This one is level 21, so this is the first dragon that's actually at my level since the first dragon I fought in the game, actually, the Belden Frostback in the Hinterlands. Oh, that was my fix. I wanted that. You may notice some of my weapons are green. I'm pretty sure everybody in my party except for my rogue has a dragon slaying weapon. Let's see. Working hard here to try and kill myself 8 to 10 dragons in the game, and then you might go, like I said, do another mission or two. I know to unlock the dragons here, you have to complete specific missions. I believe it's actually quest mission to unlock those dragons. Go back to Anvil. Alright, So, oh, silver right. Oh yeah, let's see. I guess guys, if you think play or something, comment on or reply to things, or maybe a certain party made. Give you some feedback on why, or why I go with certain classes, or you know, if you want to learn something about a specific class for specializations. Let's see. Like I said, I got that proximity healing on my everybody. Me the same amount. Nailed him. Nice shot, Dragon. Really wish I had the Iron Bull's focus ability. It increases his attack speed and damage. Now, Iron Bull is the Reaver class, but like I was saying last night, if you were watching them, Reavers are really fighting dragons. That Dragon Rage ability, like I said, it just damages out a lot. Got called Ring of Pain. Actually, I believe I upgraded it, so it's now Torrent of Pain. It reduces the amount of life that is actually used. Reaver ability. So Reaver, as is true in other games, I believe as well, for the Dragon Age series, actually takes life to cast spells. It's like Flood Magic type thing. That was the one ability. Kind of exciting, you know. It's exhilarating, I'm sure, you know, the killing yourself to massive amounts of damage to a dragon. For the most part, we use for the Reaver is the Torrent of Pain, the main move, I don't remember what it's called, the one that's focus, and Dragon Rage. Again, like I said, Dragon Slaying Axe. I have a Dragon Slaying Axe here. Solus has a Dragon Slaying Staff. I specifically team dragons. I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of like racist towards offend me. So I'm going to teach them, you know, why they're extinct, why they should stay that way. So let's see, this one's about halfway dead. Not sure. Dragon is here. We'll find out. Not up. Let's heal it. Okay. So I thought it might do it. Now you notice over my health bars over the left-hand side. You actually before you make your, because you only get the one chance to do it. You actually will get one party member for each class. Cassandra Pentagast is your Templar. Blackwall's the champion. Iron Bull is the Reaper. You'll get different rogues. You'll have Sarah, who is your Tempest. You'll get Cole, who is a Spirit. His class is the Assassin, and in this game, Varric from the second game actually comes back, and in this one he is the Artificer. It is, like I said, the only one with a bow-specific skill, which is kind of why I like it. I originally started the game as daggers. About halfway through the game, is that the bow was a lot better choice for fighting certain enemies. They have a lot of defensive abilities, a lot of dodging. I mean, a lot of moves that will actually help you keep things away from you as well. And I'm stunned. So like this one right here, it's called Leaping Shot. It's kind of just dodge with a shotgun. Let's see. Oh, I have 1 bar of focus. Let me show you. Let's see. I'll wait to make sure the dragon doesn't fly away, like it just did. When it lands again, I'll show you what the special is. It's called Hail of Arrows. Like I said earlier, it's Artificer, not Tempest. The Tempests actually break elemental potions over themselves to douse themselves in that element. I like how I dodged that on accident. So Hail of Arrows actually summons 2 more of yourself. So any move you use with Hail of Arrows active is tripled. So if I were to do the backflip ability, I will use it 3 times. If I were to use the bomb, I shoot it 3 times, but it wore off. So I only had level 1 focus, so it was like 20 seconds, or 8 seconds. The max on it is 40? Is that what it is? 40? Okay. Either way, the max on it is actually pretty good. As you can see there, I got the Dragon Hunter 9 out of 10 now. Ooh, Masterwork Prowler armor. That is actually the armor I'm wearing on my character right now, just not Masterwork. I actually just got the schematics for it not too long ago. So, let's check that out now. And see if... oh, maybe not. No, still in combat. Let's see. You might have seen that Inquisition perk that popped up. That's for influence. Now the skull I just went to, it's called an Ocularum. There's a side mission. There's actually a temple you can go to. It's called the Sulsan Temple. You need to collect shards to open doors. And the only way to find shards is to find these Ocularum. Those glowing lights are the shards, and then you actually have to go out and look for them yourself. So, I mean, some of them will be up on top of things, so you'll have to climb around. Those ones can get pretty annoying. Let's see. So, I'll probably just leave this here in a second and come back to it later. Like I said, I'm not gonna do as much gathering on this as I normally would while playing. Resources are really valuable in this game. A lot of them are hard to come by. So far, this place, Emprse de Leon, has the highest abundance of rare materials that I have found. Yeah, I'll just come back to this later. So, let's see. Alright, that only hurt a lot. Alright, let's go check and see if we can't fight a final dragon. Just gonna heal my party real quick. Let's see. Oh, let's check those equipment I got. Like we just saw from the previous dragon, there was a pretty good equipment. I wonder if that's one-handed. Let's see. It is. It looks cool. The only thing on it that's pretty good is that 5% extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. That becomes really good in certain times, but for the most part I go raw damage all the time. Oh, and the Masterwork Prowler armor. I'm giving that to one of my other party members just because it's only 5 more than mine, and mine does the on dying I have a 10% chance of healing myself. So, I'll just keep that the way I am. Superior, potions, poisons. Who are these for? Varric, Iron Bowl, and Coal. Oh, that's another thing in this game, is you'll find amulets of power, specifically for certain characters. Oh, that took off his necklace. And each one of those will give you 1 skill point for that character. So, the Iron Bull has a new skill point. Rampage is the main Reaver move. I recommend two-handed weapons for people wanting to be a warrior, by the way. This ability right here, Earth-Shaking Strike with Shattered Ground, becomes really strong, and so does this Whirlwind. It's also a very good ability. Another supportive move that you should get with him is Warcry, Charging Bull, and it'll cost you. It'll cost you is pretty much if they hit you, they take a fraction of the damage that they deal to you. So it's pretty nice, and you know, returns the favor, sort of. Let's see, some more Red Templars, and then we'll go and see if we can't kill the 10th dragon in the game. My goal really on this playthrough is to just get as many little as possible, or not little missions, I'm sorry, little achievements. Like I said, I plan on going through the game again in Nightmare mode after I beat this one. You know, I would like to take you guys back on what you think play as on Nightmare. Nightmare is, you know, the hardest difficulty on the game. If you guys have, you know, any specific race and class you guys want to see me play as for a little bit, you guys can kind of see how it is before you play them. Like, send me a message. Like I said, you can add me on Facebook, Casey Bornitz, CASEY, BORNITZ. I have a Kick for people that have that. Kick's name is Xithus, Xithus. And other than that, I mean, if you know me, I know some people that are watching do know me in real life. You know, just let me know and see what's see what I can do for you. Like I said before, my main plan for streaming is, you know, not every weeknight, but some weeknights and at least Friday or Saturday night. Probably for about an hour and a half at a time. A couple other games that I have, and I'm willing to stream to, is if people want to watch those, is I have the Shadow of Mordor and the Evil Within, and I'm willing to, you know, if you guys have specific games you want to watch somebody play, I'll take, you know, insight and, you know, see if it's something I want to, I'm willing to go pick up. I don't mind, you know, buying games. Oh no, I had to go buy a new game. It's the end of the world. Oh! Whoa there. The only person in my party that doesn't have a dragon slaying room, like I said, on my weapon, is actually my archer. He has a mastered demon slaying room that does an additional 50 damage versus demons. So, these fights, for closing these rifts, is really good. Oh, and like I was talking about last night, with each character having the specializations be a little bit different, the Templar specialization, like we were talking about before, it's really actually good for if you want to, or if you're having a hard time doing fade rifts through the game before you can unlock specializations. Go Templar. Their top ability is Purging Light, I believe is what it's called, or Purifying Light, something like that. It does massive amount of damage to demons, and other than that, it blinds any enemies near you. So, let's see. Oh, the last dragon in the game is actually here. This seems like a really dumb way to get into this fight. I'm not going to do that. I might be crazy, but I'm not dumb, right? Just kidding. So, that was the Highland Roarer. I'm assuming there's probably a way in right over here, you know, if you follow the actual road, you know, whoever does that. Well, I guess for people that didn't see last night, I guess I can show you what I have as a mount. On this game, you get mounts. There's a couple types that I've found. This one right here is called a Nuggalope. Now, nugs in this game are rabbits, and this is a mix between, I believe, a jackalope and a moose, or a jackalope and my mother. I'm not quite sure. Something weird had sex with something weird. Anyways, that's the Nuggalope. It's actually fairly easy to unlock. All you have to do is there's a shop that sells a mystery box. You literally go in and buy the mystery box, and it unlocks the Nuggalope. Alright, let's drop him off a present. Oh, this is the highest level dragon in the game, apparently, other than the Archdemon. I'm assuming at least you get to fight the Archdemon. I did run into it once. This thing is not moving a lot. Oh! What was that? Is it weak to ice? It is weak to ice. One ability I recommend for you to get for any mage that you're going to have with you, at least one of the mages. You have 3 different mages if you don't play as one. The Blizzard ability. This is, I believe, the 5th dragon now, 5th or 6th, I have fought that's actually got cold vulnerability. So it's not a bad move. Now, like I was saying before, there's a temple you can go into that you open with those shards that I was locating. Now, there are, what is it, 5 different doors in that temple? Or 3 different doors in that temple. Sorry, I cannot count right now. And each of those doors is for a different element. There's spirit, ice, and fire. I went through the fire one first, and then I went to the ice one. I've never found any enemies that do a lot of spirit damage. For the most part, it's just mages that do spirit damage. If your main goal in the game is fighting dragons, I recommend getting the fire one. I believe there's only 2 or 3 dragons that did ice. Like I said, about 5 that did fire damage, and I believe it was just, I think it's 2 that did ice. No, there was 3 ice ones, a couple fire damage, and 1 or 2 lightning dragons. Out of all the dragons I fought, I fought the hardest and, in my opinion, the most fun. I like a challenge. Since this game was new, I wanted to kind of get the story out first. I actually didn't play on as hard of a difficulty. I'm only playing on normal right now, not anything again. And I was streaming and stuff like that. Let's see. I believe after I finish Dragon, I'll probably call this good. Let's see. It's been about, I don't know. I'll check and see. I might go through one mission with you guys. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of spoilers in these because I didn't start at the beginning. The one achievement I still have to get that I actually messed on, the Orlegian Court. Which speaking people, and Ferelden, which where the first game takes place. Yeah, Orlais, kind of just like French people. Hola, I spit the cheer. Oh, the silly person. For those of you that don't know, I'm in the Holy Grail. And if you know, you should probably not. Right. I'm kidding. JK lols, guys. JK lols. Like JK Rowling, but with lols. JK lols, dude. Let's see. I'm, you know, I try to make these enjoyable to, you know, watch and everything. I don't want to be a boring person. Like I said, I want to try to interact with you guys while you're, you know, watching. Let you know what's going on. If you, like I said, if you guys have questions and stuff, I'll definitely pull them up in chat and look at them. Here in a little bit, I'll pull up chat again and look at it since my brother-in-law has stopped monitoring that for now. Let's see. But, like I said, this is the final dragon in the game for me now. Next time you guys watch me get to fight him, I'm going to fight him on Nightmare difficulty, so that'll be exciting. You guys will get to see all of the dragons. And for people that are looking to find where the dragons are, like I said, that's another thing is you can just comment that, you know, hey, where do you find such and such dragon? I'll, you know, pull up my map and kind of point out on the map what area it's in. Let's see. Dragons, like they got something against me. And Solus is dead. And my bull's gonna kill it. Yeah, kill that dragon. Kill that bitch. Ooh. I'm gonna smack a bitch up. I don't have any healing potions, so I have to be really careful about using his Reaver ability, so the only one of them that I can still use, you know, effectively and safely at this point would be the Circle of Pain. Now, for the most part, I could still actually use his Dragon Rage ability as long as I go stand near one of my other members that has. Oh, maybe not. Nope. Nope. Okay then. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I'm going to try. Okay. So that's not working. Oh man. This is really not good. Everybody died. Where did everybody go? What happened to my friends? Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Get some guards so I don't die. Walking fortress, invulnerability. Don't touch me there. Hands off my no-no square. Ah, shit. Hit. Anus. Ah. Rape. Calling rape. Yeah, I don't think I got this one actually. Okay. Oh. I didn't die. That was there we go. Alright, so gonna try a different strategy and get that one more time. Gonna go back to my camp real quick though and make some new potions so I actually have a chance. I think I've actually got some fire resistant tonics left still, so that might help. Let's see.
I am sorry about your friend.
See.
Losing someone is difficult.
Black Wall. Black Wall, stop trying to be all sentimental and shit. Ain't nobody got time for your shit. Wait, that was coal. Why did I give coal that? Take those off. Take those off, I said. Have a regeneration potion. Have a jar of bees. How about I give you that? Nobody else has those on. Black Wall, you're the one I wanted. Fire resistance. Solus. You got lyrium potions, that works. Iron Bowl, you have defense potions. That works. And Solus and Black Wall.
Thank you. The death itself.
Now that's one thing cool in this game is while you're changing stuff for your characters in camp, your potions and such, you can actually affect the entire party's potions instead of having to leave and come back. Let me show you what the shards look like in this game, since I believe there's one on this. So this ocularum that you have to use, identify these right. Oh my, that lady's a bitch. She should be shot. Get her out my Inquisition. That's my Inquisition. So that right there on the ground, those are shards. So far, I've opened 2 entire sets of rooms, and in each set of rooms, it takes 36 shards to open, and I opened the first door on the final set of rooms, which takes another 6. So right now I'm at 68 shards that I have used. I don't know what I have total for shards right now. But yeah, there's a lot of shards in this game. They're little collectibles. Each one of them gives you resistance for going through them. For those rooms.
Should we look around?
What else is there in there? You get essences, which you use to make runes for yourself for weapons. So that part of it's kind of convenient. And the other thing you get out of going through the rooms is there's experience and gold. There's a lot of gold on the ground in the rooms. Let's see. Other than that, there's not really a lot. No, I said I wasn't going to gather things, but these were right along my way, so I feel like I just need to grab one. One ability I recommend getting for people who play as a rogue or have a rogue in your party at all times is you get Inquisition perks, which I'll show you those before I quit tonight, I believe. Now, one of the things you can get with Inquisition perks, well, for the most part, this is what they're for, is you have 3 advisors, Josephine Montelier. Yeah, Josephine Montelier. She is actually who I'm romancing in this game. I'm trying to get that achievement.
Yeah, you're gonna achieve that.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna achieve that shit. I'm gonna tap that all on the floor. What? The other ones are Cullen, the Templar from the first and second game, actually, and Liliana, the rogue from the first game.
Keep talking.
Let's see. So,
What's up, everybody? Patriot Total 7 here. As I advertise, this here's Ape Slayer, freaking Pimp Daddy, with this fat-cheeked elf. He's just rocking out. He's trying to bang Josephine Montelier. This guy right here, I'm not kidding. This is the Dragon Slayer. Like, this is completely ridiculous. This guy, we've both been playing. I had some trouble getting my profiles and stuff set up because I don't know what it was. I just wasn't happy with it. You know, I never am. I'm still doing my my mage and stuff like that, and I'll be broadcasting my other profile as well. But yeah, this guy, if you want dragon tips, you want someone who's killed them all, this guy, this is literally the last dragon right here. I had a hard enough time killing the first one. I got completely destroyed. Yeah, dude, rock out, man. Give him the tips on how to murder these dragons, poke their booty holes.
I do. I like poking
You gotta
dragon
stop
booty.
letting this thing poke yours.
This one is rude. I totally forgot I had fire resistance.
Is it rude?
potions.
Is that what it is?
It's rude. It likes my booty. It's a
So-
oh my god.
John Boner.
John Chen Boner. People don't get that reference, I'm sure. But anyways, so that was, like you said, Patriot 7. That's my brother-in-law. Or to-be brother-in-law. Yeah, like you said though, this dragon is the actually only the second dragon I've had, you know, any difficulty with. The first time I tried fighting the first dragon, I died, but I was also way under leveled and didn't know where I was going. I kind of was running around in the hinterlands, and all of a sudden there was a dragon attacking me. I'll be honest, I kind of pooed a little bit. So people that are playing this game just starting out, I recommend not going into the top right corner of the hinterlands. There is a dragon there, and it does not play nice. The dragon is only level 12, so you know when you get around, I actually beat it at level 10 on my game. So when you get around, you know, level 11, 10, 11. Go ahead and try that if you want. I mean, if you decide to stream it, you know, feel free to invite me to come watch it for you. I mean, I'll watch it, give you some pointers if possible. Now he was saying I'm the dragon slaying master. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. Obviously, I wouldn't be a master since I got killed once. But I definitely know some strategies for fighting dragons that may be useful. One of them, like I said, was well, first off, don't accidentally switch to the person getting hit in the face with fire. That's one, pretty good hit. But for the most part, fighting dragons, the really big tip I can give you is give yourself at least one mage with the ability to use Blizzard. When you come into the battles, I mean, even if you just get to the battle and then run away, open up your tactical move, just put it over it. You can see, what it's weak to, what it's immune to, and just adjust your party as such. The one thing I do not ever recommend, I did try this once, is multiple mages or multiple rogues. You are way too low armored in that. Now, I mean, with my brother-in-law here, he actually beat his first dragon, for people that play as warriors, with every warrior, or he beat it with Blackwall, the Iron Bull, and Solus, so actually the exact same party I am using. The only difference is that he is also a warrior, so I mean, tank heavy parties are not a bad deal, actually. I know some people probably are going to tell you you're way too heavy in your tanks. In all honesty, the just pure defense that they have and their raw ability to drop damage, it becomes a lot more useful because the longer these fights draw out, the more taxing they become. As you could tell, he does actually roar and summon other dragons. The first one I was fighting here, the Neverin or whatever it was called, did not. Oh, that's sad. Where's Solus? Let's revive him. But that actually goes and revives him. George the elf. You're supposed to revive him. I want my mage back. Now, one thing I have on my character that's kind of convenient and useful, it's called Healing Mist. It's actually a potion in this game. Or it's a bomb, technically. It's literally, as its name suggests, it heals. There's actually a level up for it I'm trying to get to. I have not been able to reach it yet. What it does is it allows it to revive party members when you throw it at them. So it kind of essentially becomes a Final Fantasy Phoenix down. You throw it and revive somebody that died. I hope so. I hope. I can only hope people on the other end are killing themselves. Out of pure, I wish I was this good. Jealousy, that's what it's called. I don't even feel that emotion, so I don't even know what it's called. That's how little I use it. Let's see. So, this time, to me, seems like it's going a little bit better at least. Oh, we just hit the 4K. Now, the Reaver abilities, like I was saying, are really good for dragons. Now, Bull is the one that dropped that 4K hit, and that was with Dragon Rage. I mean, I'm going to talk the shit right off that ability. I mean, I personally think it is the best ability I've ever seen, but I've always played it as Rogue. I've never actually played or looked at Warrior abilities, so I've never really known it. I mean, there may be abilities in other classes that were way better. I mean, I was telling you about the Templars. They're really, really built just for fighting demons. And Cassandra Pentagast, the Seeker in the second game that is introduced interrogating Varric, is a Templar. The champion specialization that Blackwall has is really good for just tanking. That's why he is using a sword and shield, actually. They have a move called Walking Fortress, which gives you 8 seconds of invulnerability. So, I mean, that itself is 8 seconds of just total time to just take everything. So I gave him all my threatening moves and everything like that, so he can distract. Looks like, yep, that is it. That is the last dragon in the game. That is dead. So let me just finish clearing this area out, and yeah, let's see what we got off this one. Final dragon, hoping it's something good. The Duke's Mane. Ooh, Walking Death. That sounds kind of good. 326 dagger. I will probably actually give that to my assassin. Like I was saying, you get an assassin in the game. His name is Cole. Like I was saying before, he's a spirit. Let's see. But yeah, that was it. That was the final 3 dragons I had to beat. So let's go back to Skyhold one final time. Now after I finish up here in Skyhold, I will probably call it a night. Now if I do stream again tomorrow, it'll be around the same time, because I work throughout the day. I think I'll probably be doing the next story mission, actually, if it goes pretty quickly. Maybe the next 2. Let's see. Now, I was mentioning the mounts and how I have the Nuggalope and showed you that. There's 2 other types of mounts that I have unlocked so far.
Hearts and horses.
Yeah, or 3 actually. Yeah, there's a moose. They're called hearts. They literally just look like giant moose or antelope. There are Dracolisks, which are kind of lizard-looking things. They're a little cool.
They look kind of like the zombie horses from Harry Potter.
I like them. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of those things. My brother-in-law just brought up a good point. They look kind of like those horses from the Harry Potter movie that Luna shows them all. Now, if I could remember what that was called, I would say it, but I cannot remember the name of that. So, let's see. There are my 2 daggers. That is Cole. He, like I said, is the assassin. Wow, that helmet is ridiculously weird. But I bet you it's really good. Cole can have that. That's a lot better than what he was using. Oh, that's Vanguard armor. Let's see. Even though that helmet looks weird, it does a lot more than what mine does. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself... No, I want to keep the Helm of the Inquisitor on. I am the Inquisitor after all. So we'll give it to... Let's give it to Solus. Give him a good helmet. Masterwork Battle Mage armor. Well, there you go. That's a pretty good armor there. So we'll go ahead and give Solus that. It looks pretty beast. This is Vivian. She is the Knight Enchanter. The hat that she actually has on is an upgraded form of the one that she gets at the beginning of the game. Let's see, there's nothing else I can really give anybody. And a guard belt. So we're just about done here with everything. So this is where you do any armor crafting and stuff like that. Right here. You can also change the way your the way Skyhold looks. You can change your banner. You can craft armors, weapons. You got your modifying. Let's see. So these are just, you know, all my items that I have found. Anyways, so that's actually a pretty good shield. And that is actually the rune I'm using, like I said. Extra damage against demons. Let's go see Josephine Montelier. So I can show you guys my love interest for this game.
Somehow I think the sex scene is going to be you just bending her over her desk and going to town.
Yeah, I think you may be right there, sir. I'm probably for the sex scene, honestly. It's gonna be me just bending her over the table that she works at, and yeah, ramming her in the booty hole. This will actually be the first game that I don't go gay at least once during the game.
Yeah. Mass Effect.
There you go. That is Josephine Montelier.
I came to see if I could steal you away for a few minutes for myself.
Oh, you sexy bastard.
Quickly then, before anyone needs something from us.
Oh, baby. It's been a while now, and I haven't been able to progress this relationship with her any further.
Do I make you horny, baby?
I really feel like I just need to get some mojo. I need to talk to Austin Power and get my mojo working. I got that booty. For people that have played the other games, you're going to notice a character right here that comes back. It's Morrigan. Look at that. She leaves at the end of the first game, no matter what you do. Yeah, she leaves while she's pregnant. This game actually takes effect 10 years in the future from the end of the first game. It's been 10 years since the blight has been stopped. This is my garden here at Skyhold. You can plant 6 things at a time, which seems like a ridiculously small amount of things. For the most part, I plant things I run out. Which I have optimal cutting, and I only get one at a time from this. Optimal cutting is one of those skills you can use Inquisition perks on, which is the other thing I was going to show you here. So, there's Josephine. Over here is my war table. Now, as you guys will notice when I play on Nightmare difficulty, this is not actually where you start out in the game. You actually have to unlock Skyhold later on.
About 27 hours in.
Yeah, I was about 33 hours total, I think, at the time when I unlocked Skyhold. But you get these. They're Inquisition perks. Each one has their own benefits. This is more for riding your horse or your focus abilities. You can also get schematics. And more potions. Other than that, he doesn't do much. Here is one ability that's really useful so far. Deft hand find tools. It allows you to unlock a lot of doors that are locked throughout the game. Optimal cutting is also a good one. You receive extra herbs with each cut. For the most part, I do all of these ones nowadays. They're all for your shopping abilities, so you can make more money for buying things, stuff like that. Let's see, and then the Inquisition ones are mainly just you can upgrade how much you can carry or give yourself a free skill point. It's not really anything good. Like I said, this one's the country of Orlais. Oh, I have an operation to learn more about dragons. Maybe they'll find me a new dragon to fight. Probably not, though. I think they're all kind of dead. I kind of made sure of that. It was kind of really exciting. So on these ones, you just send your people out. It shows you down there underneath how long it takes each person. There's some of them that take hours at a time to complete. I'm assuming this one will be. Actually, it only takes 48 minutes. The Inquisition must know all I can about dragons. Maybe of some help.
Let us begin.
Alright, so maybe that dragon that Corypheus has isn't the Archdemon. Oh, spoiler alert, the bad guy in this
With
game is
Illuvion,
Corypheus.
Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts
Start this
still
mission
work
and we'll
if
finish
one
that up
knows how to use
tomorrow.
them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god.
He can't be
Or,
God.
this is
That's
more
my
likely,
job.
The lunatic will unleash forces that tear the
Only
world
I can
apart.
be God. I slayed the dragons.
We don't have to worry about this Illuvion if Corypheus isn't alive to use it.
Oh, you
Stopping
cocky
him
bastard.
thusly would be ideal, if you could manage it.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvion before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
Let's see. You'll listen to my plan, because I'm the man with the plan.
You follow the
Killing
orders of
dragons
your
like a
Inquisitor.
mofo.
All three of you. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence, but the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
Thinking about it, I
We'd
think
be
the Arbor
remiss
Wilds
not
is where
to
you
take
actually
advantage of your
fight
knowledge,
Flemeth in
Lady
the first
Please
game.
lend
No,
us your expertise.
that's right. The
Is why I
Kakari
came
Wilds
here.
was that one.
Although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions?
We've embarked on a quest that ends in facing the most powerful monster in all Thedas. Do get a good night's sleep.
As you wish.
Yeah.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this Illuvion.
Because that definitely is what I'm worried about when I'm going to go fight the strongest person in the world. Make sure you get a good night's sleep, guys. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Let me take a nap. So this is all the party members you can get. Sarah, Dorian, Varric, Cassandra, Blackwall, Cole, Vivian, Solus, and Iron Bull. Now in this game, if you haven't looked into it, they have these cards. Out of all of them, there's only 2 people whose cards actually haven't changed yet. I haven't done their loyalty missions fully, apparently, which is Cassandra and Solus. I've tried so much to get them completed. I just haven't got any yet. I mean, I did a mission for Solus that I thought was his loyalty mission, and it just ended up, not leading me anywhere. So, I mean, it was a little disappointing. Looks like we've been going for about an hour now, actually. So I think once I get through this opening cutscene for this place, I'll probably save and call that a night for the stream. We'll pick up off of that again tomorrow, like I said. And from there, I mean, we'll see where we go. I don't think I have too much more before I reach the end of the game, actually. I have no idea what that was supposed to represent, but oh, they were pieces. Okay. Yeah, you work, Josephine. So that guy is wearing an Orlesian helmet, by the way. I believe they're cool in my own opinion, but they're a little weird at the same time. They look like Ferelton Scouts. We'll just stab that map. That cost hundreds of pennies. Let's see, so in this game for your advisors, Liliana is actually your spy master. There's a spy. Let's see, Liliana's the spy master. Colin is your army commander. Like I was saying, he's back from the first 2 games. And Josephina is your ambassador. Let's see. birthday cutscene. I'd kind of be like weirded out if I beat the game because I am nowhere near that completion. You know, I was told the quickest anybody has completed this game, just trying to complete the main missions, was I believe it was an IGN reporter. David Ignacio. It was 90 hours. And like I showed you, I'm only in the 60s
Inquisitor.
for my time.
How goes the battle, Captain?
We're holding, barely. The Red Templars are fighting harder than ever with their master nearby. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Make the monsters pay, Captain. Leave none standing.
We shall not flinch, your worship. Not a one of us.
Not
Andraste
a
guide
one,
you,
alright.
Inquisitor.
Andraste is a bitch, I guess. I
I
don't know.
wonder,
Haven't met her.
is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
We're in the middle of a war, Morrigan. Time is short.
If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvion he covets lies within.
Oh, this thing's healthy. Things are exploding.
Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
I used to actually have a bow. Not too long before I started streaming, actually. I guess I'll just explain that real quick. And some of the weapons on this game can actually get the ability that when you kill an enemy, they'll explode for 75% of normal weapon damage. So that's something exciting. But like I said, I think I'm going to call this a night here. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate that. And like I said, I'll probably start streaming again tomorrow around the same time. If I do stream, maybe a little later. It depends. I come home from work and eat dinner. Normally, some nights I watch TV before I start playing. But I do plan on playing at least Friday night. We'll see if we can complete the story in this game. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. See you again sometime.